Alright everybody, Gaming Grandpa here, trying to do some trades so that you can see how you submitted a bid for a player that's in MLS on a team that you want, and how to submit a bid for an asset such as an international player slot. Alright, now first off, the first game has already been played, so we're in the season, so there's a few things that you cannot do now that everything has started for the most part, squad registration, while you can still add and take away from your roster, and other teams can too. It just makes it harder to try to trade during the season unless you have openings and everything else. The first thing I wanted to talk about is how to trade for a player. All right, you can do this in two ways. You can just go straight here and click trade, or you can go in to find your player that you want, and in this case I'm going to make a trade for this dude. I don't really want him, but for the sole purpose of demonstrating, that's why he has the highest potential, so that's why I figured why not. But anyhow, and from here you go to transfer and you go to trade. Now, you can do an inquiry, but inquiries don't work like they do everywhere else. If you offer an inquiry, they're not going to send back something saying, hey, we want this, this, and this, and that. They're not going to do that. Basically, what you're doing is you're saying, hey, I'm going to offer you this and this. Would that work? And they're going to reply back yes or no. And it's really kind of crazy, but the inquiry doesn't really work in MLS. How you do it is pretty much through the trade system. Okay, it automatically selected my player on the right-hand side that I want to get. Now, you're going to have to offer a lot because this kid has very high potential and he's going to be a good little player. So I can't just throw at like 50,000 allocation money. I can't throw in like, no, a couple second-round draft picks. They're not going to take it. You're going to have to offer the farm, basically, for this kid. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to select a few first-round picks. And I'm going to change it to second-round picks. And then I'm going to offer another one because, trust me, I know that they're going to want more than what I'm offering. And I'm going to throw in some allocation money also. And I'm going to throw in 100,000. All right, that seems like a lot, but it is. This kid, at one time, he was valued in MLS at about $2.5 million. So every team considers their assets and values them differently. All right, Orlando might value this player more highly than what I would, but if you really want a player, you're going to have to give up a farm. Now, I have a lot of first-round picks in upcoming drafts, and I did that on purpose. That way I can use them as trade bait to get what I want, and I'm going to show you here in a second for a player I actually completed a trade on. But anyhow, I'm going to offer a first round pick for next year, 2 second round picks, one for next year, one for 2025, and then 100,000. And I'm going to suggest a term. And this is what happens if they're semi-interested in what you're offering. You're going to get a negotiated, or you're going to get an accepted, which is going to be a green little check mark, or you're going to get a red rejected. That means that you're way too low. The cool thing about that is you can hit withdraw at any time, and you can go right back in and offer another trade. So it works out. They want a crap load of stuff. They want $275,000 of allocation money. Oh, they will settle for 2 second round picks. Okay. You know what? I'm okay with that. I want this kid. You know, I could try to haggle him down to maybe 250 and see if they'll suggest it. Then boom. Okay, they accepted my trade. So I'm going to sign this kid. Well, not sign him. I'm going to trade for him. When he gets on my team, then I'm going to have to register him because squad registration has passed. If I don't have an opening for him, I'm in trouble. So before you go making trades, you have to make sure that you have room for this person to slide into your senior slot or into your senior team. Now, here's the catch. If you have an opening for him and he slides in there, he is currently on, I believe it's a SMS salary. That means I can move him down to my B team if I want to, but you have to have the space in order to accept the trade. Otherwise, it won't go through and it's just going to be a huge mess. So keep that in mind. I'm going to make the offer. I'm going to hit continue. And I can tell you right now that I don't think I have room right now. Oh my gosh, man, it's taking forever to get through this. Come on. Okay, there's some offers. Okay, I do have room. That'll work. Yeah, I want to send him out on loan. That works out good too. And this kid, I messed up with him. I don't know what I was thinking, but I don't want him. I'm just trying to get this trade done. It went through. It just takes a while. Trying to get this to go through. I mean, sometimes it does take a little while. Okay, here we go. Once you get to this screen, it's going to tell you exactly what the trade consists of. I am giving up the farm for this kid, but I really want this kid, so I'm going to hit accept. And then now I confirmed it. Now it's going to come around and say it's completed. And if you notice, I have a team registration. I have to do this. If I don't, and it looks like they are not putting him in there. What are they doing here? Why is he not registered? Interesting. I had it where I had it before. Oh, I know why. They keep going back to this. God darn it. Come on, guys. I don't want Kwame. Matter of fact. Okay, for whatever reason, I don't know why. Oh, he's injured. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, that's why. It's no big deal. He's not going to get waived. Here's my kid. All right, so I'm going to have 30. Now, when he comes off of his injury, I'm going to get a message that says, hey, squad registration again. So I'm going to have to move somebody down, and that's not a problem. I can do that. But if I don't do this now, he is going to get waived. And look it, nobody's getting waived. We're good to go. He's registered. He's on the team now. And what is this? I just hit confirm. What is this? Must respond. Oh, I already did this. There we go. Okay, we're good to go. That's how you conduct a trade when you are trying to get a player that you want from another team. All right. Now, to make it easier, I am just going to load it back up because this was only for a tutorial purpose. I don't really want this kid. I got a good team enough already. I'm going to keep it. Okay. I'm going to show you how to get an international player slot through a trade system. All right. First off, not everybody has extra slots to trade for. And the time to get them is not now. The time to get them is earlier in the year when they have plenty of them available. All right. I'm going to offer 250. No, we're going to go to T25 and see if they'll take it. See, they rejected it. So, the reason for that is because they want a lot more for that slot. I always want 2 years. We're going to go 250 again. And here's the only problem, though, is I have to make an offer. Because oh, okay. They want more. That's what they want. So if I want that, I have to accept their terms and give up a third-round draft pick. I'm okay with that. I really am. I don't like paying that much money for it, but you know what? For the sake of tutorials, I'm going to take it and then make the offer. All right, and then it will come around and will give it to me. Have to accept it here. All right, and now after it goes through, then I will be out everything that I just traded for. Yep. But I will have another, I don't want to go there. I will have another international player slot. These are all the things that I traded for right here. And speaking of that, I wanted to show you. These are all the trades that I have conducted. As you can see, they go up a lot different depending on how the team, how they value it. Look at that one. 3 years for 190. So, All right, let me see. This kid. I gave up the farm for him. Look at it. But because I traded for Nielsen, I actually made out. I mean, I still made almost $300,000 allocation money, and I still got an extra first round pick. So when you're conducting trades, keep in mind what you're getting up and keep in mind what you're getting. All right. Anyway, I have more trades coming, so stay tuned and have a good day.